And we're live. Welcome to Cabal's unofficial Way of the Wicked campaign. I'm your GM, Verdant Agent, and we are joined by the usual suspects, minus one Wes, again.
Hi.
Hello.
Strava, McPapa.
Katushka.
No. I used an online translator to translate "Punish Me, Daddy" into Swedish.
Ah, Swedish.
You didn't even get fucking close.
Hey, blame the online translator.
All right, let's fucking say it. Give it to me again.
Strava, McPapa.
That is fucking awful. And now I actually heard what you were saying. That sounded Russian. Strafa me papa. That's how you pronounce it. You goddamn degenerate.
Great, what you're
Somebody
supposed to say
clip that.
is... What you're supposed to say is Bjork,
Jerk.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Meatballs.
Anyway,
you
gotta start the stream with some casual anti-Swedish racism.
Oh, I'm used to it by now.
I'm just hoping one day somebody goes through and clips all of the corrections and then just puts it together as Tim actually saying those things.
That would be kind of funny, to be honest. Yeah.
We don't.
I
Have
approve
that. Kind of
that.
fan base yet.
True. Not yet.
Yes. Anyway, last time on Way of the Wicked, you guys had a little drawing session, a little night of camping in the woods. What other way can I describe this to make it sound innocent?
We just performed some deeply ceremonial religious rites.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
and you helped people stand up after they were having narcolepsy attacks. Is this what we're going to call it?
Yes. We helped the people who were dead tired just become upright again.
Helping them stand up straight with their shoulders back.
But nobody's going to be able to clean their rooms. Anyway. They looted some guards. They put their bodies on spears and held them up in a circle around the campfire. Well, on the screen is probably not around that campfire, but, who's counting?
It's good enough.
Theater of the mind. We used the 6 dead to make an offering to Asmodeus.
With the chiefest among him now wearing Tim's former brigandine armor, right?
Probably.
I thought we just flayed him. I didn't
Oh,
think
yeah.
we dressed them.
You stripped him.
We skinned him and then impaled him on his own lance.
So wholesome.
Yeah, we stripped
so
him bare,
wholesome.
skinned him, impaled him, and then moved on from there.
This isn't even evil, it's just dark.
Well,
yeah, we're kind people.
It is an offering to Asmodeus.
Yes, if memory serves, we impaled just the captain after we skinned him on his own lance, and we just basically staked out the rest of them around him in a suggestive pattern meant to be honorific to Asmodeus and dwarf lives matter. However you say that.
Yes. You even initialized it, DLM.
So
right,
that
so now you have your current course of actions to partake.
All right. Well, there is something I do need to do, and Drago or Ragnar, would one of you like to carry my bag of holding? Because at this point,
I'll do it.
At this point right now, Yes, it would just tip me over on the strength scale with my other gear. So, just I'll keep all the stuff in there. Just put bag of holding and add 4 pounds because that's what it's going over on for me.
4 pounds.
Yep,
You can't
just
carry
4
4 pounds.
pounds. I'll keep
He-
the full gear list and
He
everything.
can't.
else.
He can't carry that massive 4 pounds of weight on his back.
Fucking
Have you
pathetic.
seen my strength score on top of all of my other stuff? No, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah,
God damn.
you don't have enough strength to carry a tune.
All right, I got bag of holding.
Do you have a
weight
bucket?
of 4. I no, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I guess my coins are 6.9 pounds, so my coin purse weighs more than the bag of holding.
Hmm.
I can look after that for you, your coin purse, if you want me to.
No, thank you. This will stay with me.
We'll see for how
Jeez.
long.
Ever after that one night with Ragnar, Drago has been very skillful at handling coin purses.
Ooh. Gotta be gentle with them jewels, man.
All right, so
Yeah.
you have your you do have a course of action after this, right?
So I'm going to suggest once we're done here, I'm going to use a bit of prestidigitation to make sure. Yeah, we did that end of last session. I made sure it looked like nobody was in battle, everybody was all healed up, nobody was injured. So my standpoint right now is that we go forth and actually, because the cover is going out into the woods and collecting alchemical supplies and shit. So let's do that.
Yeah.
So I
And
have something to come back with, and it's not just, oh yeah, no, we didn't find anything. By the way, 6 guards and a guard captain are dead now.
yeah, that's a good idea. And also, I believe at the end of last session, I had suggested stashing the choppa and what was it? There was like a shield that Ragnar wanted to take from the dead captain, but it had like his crest on it.
Iconography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so stash any loot or anything that might identify us by that one guard that had gotten away. So that's why I'm stashing my axe, because that's pretty identifiable.
One housekeeping question. I know Corinne was in disguise when the ambush started, but were any of you other guys disguised? Or you were
I
showing your
believe
plain
so.
faces?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yes.
I think I said earlier when we first got to town is I will have a standard. This is what I look like when I'm working in town, and since it's hat of disguise, here's other persona for doing nefarious shit.
I'm asking because it's been at least 3 months since you said that.
3 months. Oh.
Yeah,
damn.
well, I'm assuming I'm still following that since I didn't say I wasn't. But
I think we can just assume. Can we please assume that when we're doing malicious shit that we're disguised?
I would prefer you say it beforehand, but we can operate on the assumption.
we'll assume it for now, but must specify further on. Does that work?
That'd be very helpful to me, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Because
Okay, so we're gonna go
if Wes comes in today, he's going to have to finish up the investigation there and investigate here, and probably talk to the one witness. So I'll have to have a recounting story to tell.
Yes.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. So
Man, it's gonna be funny,
Yeah.
like how to try to explain that there's been like 4 new people in this town that's been as big as my character is. Because my character, I'm just assuming my character stands out at like how tall is he? 6'3".
Well, you can change
Yeah,
your
Drago is
disguise
6'4".
for up to 1 foot, so they could be anywhere between 5'3" and 6'3",
Oh,
and
really?
7'3", actually. Yes.
1 whole foot.
Imagine he makes himself taller as a disguise.
I
Ain't
mean,
nobody gonna look.
it would
Ain't
work.
nobody gonna look for a 6'3" person when there's somebody 7'4" running around.
Yeah, actually,
Right,
for this for the attack that we just did, Drago had disguised himself to basically look like Shaquille O'Neal, like 7'4", very
LeBron
dark
James.
complexion.
LeBron James. Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James coming in and beating them up.
Or-
Oof.
I mean, I'm just gonna make myself look like an old crone because I don't have to stay the same gender, and if they're looking for an old woman, they won't go looking for me.
Was it an old crone with a beard or what?
No. I mean, the captain may have noticed the beard after he stabbed me and impaled me twice, but from a visual aspect, you don't see the beard.
Dead men tell no tales.
Sorry, I misspoke. So it's not going to be an extra 4 pounds. It's actually going to be an extra 54 pounds
That makes
because
more
of the
sense.
masterwork. Because of the masterwork full plate and the heavy shield.
Nice.
Those are in addition to your bag of holding that you're handing over, right?
Yes. So the
All right.
masterwork or the bag of holding is a little over. If I tried to stuff both of those in there, it probably would explode because there's limitations on size.
Well, I'm still just on light load.
Okay, well that's cool. My light load is 26 pounds.
Mine is 133. So
It's great when you have Mongo working for you, right?
It is. Wait. Didn't you punch a horse in the last session?
Oh yeah,
Or was
I
that
did.
Drago?
I did. I punched a
You
horse.
decked a horse. You're Mongo now. You're Mongo.
Oh yeah.
All right. So roughly what time is it? Time of day is it right now?
If memory serves, you start your ambush at night.
Just after nightfall was the ambush start.
Yes. So reinforcements will be coming to this region in the morning. They're probably not going to be assuming that you're still around here.
Mm.
All right. So let's see. I say from the region map, you guys want to take maybe an hour, head west to the other side of the town, set up camp, and then do our standard night stuff. And if they find us tomorrow, we're actually going to be foraging for alchemist supplies.
Mm.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
And if somebody gets too suspicious, we're not near the town, and hopefully they don't come back out.
Hell yeah.
See, I remembered something quite helpful.
Mm-hmm.
to change the map.
Yep. You would be. God, you can't see green.
Green on green? Oh hell yeah.
Here, we'll use my green. That work?
Yes, that is roughly where you are.
Okay.
I thought we
So
were at the
we're
wall.
roughly there.
I thought we were still behind the wall.
So
I
the
forgot-
wall is here.
I thought we were down here, and this is where we unloaded the boat with the and
Yeah. So
Pretty sure that is Aldencross, though.
and metal.
Jesus Christ, Duck.
yeah. So this is the hold on. This is the town, right?
If I do recall the book map.
Because
Yes.
that black line that's next to it is the river we came down, and then
Yes.
these are the fortresses on the wall. So I would say if we're going east or west of the town, then and we're already north of it, we'd probably be somewhere around there. I'm not sure what the scale on this map is. Let's see. Oh,
Holy shit, that'd be a
that's
length of almost 50 miles.
let's see. From the town. No. 50 miles is 1 3/4 squares, and I was looking for about 3 miles, so we'd be a lot closer than that. Here, let me move that. So there we go. We're about 3 miles away.
Oh. I'm just reading the thing. I think I got the map directions wrong, because goddamn, it's all in just one tiny paragraph. So of course the directions aren't really that great. So you're supposed to be landing on we're supposed to land you on the southern shore of the lake, and I suppose that would be Aldencross and Balentyne, which makes more sense, to be honest.
Okay.
But it doesn't make any sense how the bugbears were. I'm not gonna critique the campaign.
I'm guessing they don't have the naval capability to actually cross the lake with an army, at least.
Yes, that would be the
Yeah.
assumption.
All right. So I moved us instead of east because I was assuming we were at the top piece. We're just north then.
Yes,
enough
because
away from the
he still ranges north of the wall.
Yeah. So basically, I want us on the other side of the town as opposed to the lake, from where this ambush was. So it's ambush town, us in a linear fashion. To take an hour or two just to do the trek and then set up camp for the night, I guess.
Yeah, I have to go find my dog though, because I'm still in disguise. I gotta find the dog.
Gotta find your door, dude. Oh, there he is.
Hold on one second.
Can I use survival? Go find some stray puppy. Train it to torture people. Love Asmodeus,
Oof.
I mean, you'll probably find a wolf pup somewhere because Ragnar and Drago killed some a day or two ago, so there's probably orphans.
That's a good idea. Let's see if I can find a wolf pup or two. While you're looking for alchemical ingredients. And we wait for people to find us. That way, if I run across any more knights, they'd be like, I'm still looking for my dog.
You know,
Probably better to wait till morning to do that, though.
looking at this, I'm not certain they even know what the geography is of the map that they made.
Entirely possible.
Anyway, we're going to operate under the assumption that you're still on that lake. Or on the river portion of that lake, somewhere north there. Back to the campsite. All right, so you wanted to start returning to town, or did you want to remain somewhere in the area?
Grave
No,
wanted to
no,
circle around to the other side of town before the end of the night and camp. That way, if someone comes across us, we can be like, "We're out looking for alchemical stuff. We're nowhere near whatever the thing that is you're looking for happened."
Sounds reasonable.
And I want to find a
Yep.
dog, so that way, if I get questioned, I can say, "I'm just looking for my dog, eh?"
All right, let's do survival rolls to see if you can find some lupine
All right.
footprints, paw prints.
I will assist.
So is this a
There we go.
perception or yeah?
It is what I asked. So,
Oh,
Tim,
survival.
Tim
yes.
can do it. Trustworthy,
Yeah.
rolling natural 20s. Tim.
Yeah. I either roll 20s or I roll 1s. There's no in between. But yeah, I just pull a dog out of a bush and then just, here you go.
Confused Tim literally goes, "Is this your dog?"
Yeah, so you're gonna find find a small cave. It's not even that deep. It's more like a nook, a small shelter from range, under like a tree somewhere. And you're gonna find some wolf pups just sitting there.
Oh, this could just possibly not backfire at all. Just stealing wolf pups.
I think we can get away with it.
Yeah, following about 3-day-old tracks. I think it's 3 days at least. You find leading back to what was apparently the. How many wolves did you kill? 3, 4?
There would
That
still only
sounds
be
right.
one litter at any time if they're all from the same pack, because only the alpha pair actually breeds.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you followed the
Did
4
not know.
wolf tracks, and you found it led to this den, and you have like what, a small litter of wolves.
1d6 wolves.
You find 1d6 of wolves.
Oh sweet, I don't have to change my description. 2 wolf pups.
That's nice.
4 to 6 pups is average.
Well, 2 of
Okay,
them were
then.
taken already.
Oh yeah, they
well,
wandered off. Something made them.
Too starved because it's been 3 days without them getting food.
Hmm.
Or maybe they wandered off looking for mama. No telling.
Yeah, could be.
2
Well,
stayed
now we
put,
have
2
2 attack
wandered
dogs.
off. I mean, 2 attack dogs in like what, half a year?
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good investment, to be honest.
I'm just thinking you return to what, Cardinal Thorn. Can we keep them? They're so cute.
I'm keeping him anyway. I don't care what he says.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm with
Alright.
creative with this one.
I will name them Varning and Mott.
Oh,
I do not get that reference.
they're the 2
The
dead
names of the
captains.
captains.
Oh.
All right,
That's pretty dark.
since they're pups, it's easy to just take them under arm and walk away with them. So I'm assuming you're wandering to the further west and approaching the town from the northwest.
Well, I wanted to camp outside of it, and then the following day, actually,
Yeah, we still got to find
do
alchemical
a couple
ingredients.
rolls for alchemical supplies to scavenge them. So we're
Let's do another
actually
survival
doing.
check for that then.
All right, more survival checks.
I like how Drago
that's
got
your
the
point.
same exact roll as last time.
Do I find any mushrooms?
Once more, the person that is leading the charge and survival skills is Ragnar. Yeah,
Yay.
he can point out some lichen or such for you.
Yeah, I mean, not to just basically, I just want to collect enough for it to be a valid cover story to be out for a day, come back with, hey, yeah, this is what they found. Not the best, but help stock up on supplies. It's
Yeah,
just
so
a cover story.
so I'm gonna assume you wander all the way back to the river, so you can say that you were doing all your work on the other side of the river rather than being on the same side of the river where Varning died. You find a crossing, you go across, then you begin your search for mushrooms. The morning sun starts to rise, and you're going to probably camp out for like a couple hours. Just to say that you've camped out.
Uh, that's my thought process. Is just enough to make it feasible.
All right, and after
Might as well.
camp is made, you're going to the town midday.
Sounds about right to me.
Hmm.
So since we do that, we should be able to heal, and I should be able to recharge my spell points, right?
Yeah, you can probably
Oh,
spend the
thank
rest of the
God!
hours.
I was running low on spell points and souls.
And health points and
No, what killed my spell points was after the battle. I made sure everybody was healed up. That
yeah.
way, if we came across, we get injured.
Do we heal any HP from?
Yeah, you should be full. Because I think I healed you all the way at the end of the last session.
You healed me almost all the way. I still had 2 hit points to recover.
Yeah, I think we can treat it like a long rest.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what long rest gives you. I think it's 2 hit points per character level for 8 hours of sleep.
Okay, that'll bring me back
and
to
if you
full.
only needed 2, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I don't think any events happen while you're trying to sleep. I don't know if anyone was taking watch or nothing. You guys come into town. You find the road somewhere because Ragnar's just on a roll with remembering his directions. He could have been real useful in that basement with Drago again.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you find your way on the road into town, and you hear a commotion from the town center. There's they set up a gallows, and in another corner of the center, there's a crier going out for like a dwarf matching Corinne's dwarven description.
Which one? The one that sold the fire whiskey, or the one that was looking for a dog?
I mean,
I
all
think
dwarves look alike, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
True.
he was short and he had a beard.
Fucking
Was he
racist.
Colombian?
No. Colombian dwarves have a white mustache.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Uh, there's some commotion from the dwarven members of town as guards harass them looking for people that match a descriptor of a dwarf that was seen last night in the light of a campfire. And there was the 7'3" tall man that's been described as well. Because you see a Shaquille O'Neal out in the woods in the middle of the night, you're gonna remember that.
You see Shaq and fucking Peter Dinklage.
A bearded Peter
Oof.
Dinklage, yeah. There's still some minor commotion about the events of the night prior to last. Apparently, overhearing things, you can hear that Mott's widow was uh, taken into protective custody by the Church of Mitra in the keep because she was saying something about hauntings or the dead rising or something like that.
I thought Drago killed her, or did he just like do bad stuff to her and
He-
maim her?
Culturally enriched her.
A cultural enrichment with the side of, I'm your dead husband. How can you do this? I killed a guard outside, but
So are they just getting ready to hang him, or is there like a public trial going on?
they're getting ready to hang him. They have enough evidence for the trial anyway. They saw.
Yeah, half the town watched him decapitate the other guy.
I was going to speak impassionately on his defense as a good God fearing father, pastor, whatever. Beg forgiveness for the light of Mitra and dedicate your life to something, something, something. Basically, roundabout way of trying to either just throw more confusion into the town and maybe bring him on side.
Yeah, considering his head is in a noose, it's not going to do much good.
Oh well.
Yes, some words are said by a lower priest, not the Father Donegan. You can assume he's busy upon other matters of investigation today. And in a few minutes, if there's no interruptions, Ederlead's head is he's gonna get a neck stretching. That's what we call it in family friendly Lynn, right?
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah, if there's an
I'll have a
opportunity to
decent
say
neck
something, I'll say something. But if it's like they're just gonna hang him anyway, and it's just a crowd of people, yelling for his death or whatever, then there's no point. But if it's like one of those "speak now or forever hold your peace" type things, yeah.
You can have a moment if you want. Are you prepared to awe the crowd with your valiant defense of a guilty man?
Yeah, I guess what would I have to roll for that? Or do I need to actually give a speech?
A speech would be wonderful. A diplomacy roll would also suffice if you're not in the performing mood. Diplomacy plus performance, let's say. Oration.
Yeah, I will make an impassionate plea that due to the circumstances that I have gathered from the crowd and the murmurs, and this all sounds very suspicious, and thus he should be exiled rather than. Oh, I guess I failed. He should be exiled and given a chance to repent. Given the circumstances, this seems like the dark work of something going on. Judging from the rumors in the crowd, surely we must not rush to judgment. Everyone must face the judgment of Mitra in the light of light of court or day or whatever. He must be brought before the Inquisitor.
He must be held under the light of Mitra's benevolent sun. This is the face we must show to those who've done the few crimes to. I got nothing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dwarves can go around and kill a guard captain and nothing happens to them, but they're gonna hang this guy? What the fuck, yo?
Shh, we don't. They don't know about that. We don't know they know about that yet.
I thought they were looking for a dwarf with the description.
Yes,
They were.
that's another matter in the town center because apparently, well, you guys know, but it would be apparent to people in town listening to the crier, opposite to the hanging, that uh, that out in the woods, another captain was felled
Ah,
by brigands of Asmodean sort. Actually, no, they haven't investigated yet, have they? Yeah, I didn't give them enough time to. So a dwarf, essentially, a dwarf had waylaid the captain, and yeah, you didn't say anything about Asmodeus in that attack, did you?
So see, we got dwarves having sex with people's wives. We got dwarves killing guard captains, and now there's 2 captains gone because the damn dwarves. It seems to me like dwarves are the problem, not the captain.
There's going to be some minor confusion at that, but not enough to forestall the sound of a trapdoor dropping and a rope being snapped taut. And that would be the end of the third captain, which
Does
leaves...
the executioner have to roll for execution? Or is this a dangler? Is this a dangler, or is he dead instantly? Is it a proper execution where his neck breaks?
This would be is Dangler the neck breaking, or is that the he's doing
no,
the
no.
jig right now?
Danglers when they suffocate and they kick, but if the drop is too far
You'll just snatch
and
their
the
head
rope's
off.
too
Yeah.
tight, that the head can pop off. So let's roll
Ooh.
to get a clean break.
The executioner is skilled. This isn't the clean break memo.
I mean, if you're really going to nitpick, he probably wouldn't even have been executed by hanging because I'm guessing he's a knight of some sort. He would have been beheaded.
That
How you're
is
going
not,
against the book here.
he has neither committed treason nor heresy, so that he is facing death by hanging. This is how military court deals with troops that fatally wound another, I suppose.
Justice system is
yeah,
so
you-
confusing here. Somebody gets to go to the prison and get branded and then executed, but this guy's like, nope, we're just going to hang you.
It's not our place to judge. It's just our place to cause trouble.
And depend on those judgments being strange. Because remember, you guys were going to be, I think some of you were going to be burned alive for crimes against Mitra. I don't remember if any of you had the crime against, being a traitor to Talonguard, because I think that crime was hanging.
Oh no, I was 100% being burnt alive.
Yeah, Crom was being burnt
was-
alive. A couple people were death by beheading. One person is being sent to salt mines.
Like I tried to kill a noble, so I don't know.
Yeah, that I think that's beheading.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
West
I
was
don't.
the salt mine.
They sent me away for taking slaves. I mean, how is that a crime even? So I don't know what they were going to do to me.
Okay, so all that's left on our checklist is Lord Thomas Haviland, Captain Barnhold, Father Donegan, and Master Tacitus. And Barnabas, but fuck Barnabas, he's just a dwarf.
Well, I
me
mean, wait.
start-
Did Barnabas roll this morning for his damage?
I will roll that here in a second.
I mean, we've been here for less than a week, and we were supposed to give the bugbears 3 weeks.
Yeah, a month. So what? 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, I
no.
saved.
Well, we
your,
had a window. They can't wait any longer than that, otherwise they'll start, breaking apart the warband.
Okay, so
Yes.
Yeah.
I've crossed off names from Squire Timian's help that have been hence deceased.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to remember it was Mummy's Rot, which is
Let me see.
I'll be right back.
1d6 con damage, 1d6 charisma damage. Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, 1d6 con and 1d6 charisma. And the only way to get rid of it is remove curse and remove disease within 1 minute of each other.
Takes too
Alright.
much con, he'll just die outright. If he takes too much charisma, he'll just go to jail.
And then die outright.
Yeah, he'll use one too many hard R's and he'll be sent to jail.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way: 4 days, or 4 days is 12 or 12 con damage on average, which is, if you start out with 20, you're already at a -8.
So is Lord Thomas Haviland, is he a guard captain, or is he like the Burgermeister, or is he noble lord or local lord, or what?
Yes.
Yes to both
He's
of those
the one in
things.
charge of the. He's the one in charge of the fort.
There we go. Barnabas Eisenbach took his lumps for today.
Nice.
6 con damage, 3 charisma damage, so
Oh,
he's a little bit less sturdy for a dwarf.
I'm
6 con is some a hell of a lot of con damage. All right. So Magister
Has he transmitted it to any of the other dwarves?
No, because mummy rot can only be transmitted through injury, I believe.
Well, maybe he threw a temper tantrum and hit one of his, apprentices.
With his nails or something. He'd have to be drawing blood for that.
I mean, a bar fight and a split lip. I mean, that's a good place for it to spread. But I think we're hoping for too much out of it spreading. But we got Barnabas, and he's getting worked over by Mo. That's good for us. All right, so we have the map of the tower with useful hard points, known patrol routes, and stations of their guards. Dwarven engineers are getting worked over. So I think we just have Mama Giuseppe and Barhold, Father Donegan, and Magister Tacitus of the more.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should slow down because, Mott and Ederly, those two, that's just a fluke, and Barning, that's just an accident. That's actual something bad happened, but no one really knows what yet. If someone else disappears, it'll start to really look fucking suspicious, unless they get hoisted on their own petard.
Well, so we can let the mummy rot do its work. On Barnabas, and other than that, I mean,
If you want in-universe tactical perspective, your window of being discreet with this has shrunk rapidly since Drago's interception of Mott's wife. So if you're going to be playing something with Mama Giuseppe, it needs to be done this week, or the guard is going to be raised way too high for you to do anything but direct action to the keep.
All right, so
How much arsenic you got?
let's see. I mean, have we interacted with Magister Tacitus at all?
I think Wes did when he went in his disguise to the keep, didn't he? Or was that Haviland that he interacted with?
He interacted with Haviland. I don't think Tacitus was at the meeting.
Okay. What does the Magister do? What is that role?
He's a wizard.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, he's the one sanctioned wizard because they don't like magic stuffs in Talon Guard.
Okay.
all right. So
And no rogue magicians. It's kind of like if you play
Sanctioned
Dragon
strikers.
Age, it's like the Chantry, I'd assume.
So you got to have a license to do magic.
Yes,
Basically.
because they don't want some hedge wizard starting to raise corpses. Now, do they?
no one ever does that. Nobody would raise a corpse. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, the right to raise and control corpses shall not be infringed.
It's hard to raise a
Wait.
family, not when you have them all in the same grave.
Well, I mean, the Father Donegan he's still suspicious of everything. And Barhold, I mean, could be a way to get them both mummies right.
We also should investigate that secret tunnel from underneath, from the cellar of the inn to wherever it goes that Drago intercepted.
That's right. We were going to try to convert the barkeep in his special secret back room.
Yes. All right. Well,
Either that or I'm going to go kiss ass with Father Donegan and be like, "Can I work for you, please, Father Donegan? I'm so sorry. I'll be a good inquisitor now. Just give me someone to torture."
yeah.
Anyone? I don't care if it's just the neighbor's cat.
Well, if it's a sinful cat, I don't want to torture the innocent.
All cats are sinful.
Show me the cat, and I'll show you the crime.
Right. So, Ragnar, if how's your charisma?
Oh, I believe it to be very shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 15. It's not too bad.
No, it's
Could have been
not
worse.
too bad. Because if one of us wants to, go suck feet for Mama Giuseppe,
Did you just say suck feet?
well, she doesn't have a dick, so.
Well,
Wait. Do you want her to be a trap, Tim? Do you want her to be a trap?
I'd rather her be a trap than suck her fucking feet. Okay.
All right, degeneracy.
All right, guys. You heard it here first. Tim would rather suck dick than feet.
I have standards. Okay.
and apparently, sucking on a dick doesn't come close to any of them.
All right.
Tim considers it's a privilege.
So,
I did not say that.
back to the tactics. We discussed this somewhat, but I don't know if we ever came up with a solution. other than the mummy's rot. Is there something contagious we could introduce into the tower via Mama Giuseppe? Can we give the tower the coof?
Contagious, no, because by the nature of the way that Grave has been creating things, it's not a permanent source of contagion. So within administering it almost needs to be consumed immediately. So
Yeah,
you can
but
only create
basically, if I
poisons.
did that, like the way the creation piece works is since it only lasts for a minute or so, if you immediately gave it to somebody, they would become infected in a vector for transmission. But other than it being immediately used, there's no way.
Well, we could just put sneak some spoiled meat in there, and then go find some way to either tank the well within the fortress, thus making it really difficult for them to have to, go get water to deal with all the dysentery, or just put something in there that'll make it taste real bad.
Wait, why make it taste bad?
Because then
I
same thing. They'll have to clean the well out, and that basically the whole point is to give them to get them all sick and the runs. So they have to have water, or they'll suffer from dehydration. And if they want water and they can't use the well, they'll be spending more manpower to go get water to bring into the fortress until they can fix their well.
I just literally had the idea of why don't we just, if there is a way, they have horses, there's people there, of emptying their latrines into their own well.
That wouldn't really be enough to do it all at one time. I mean, that seems almost a bit like, I don't want to make it look like it's like they were actively sabotaged. Does that make sense? I want it to see like this is just a really bad run of bad luck. Our well went foul. Some guys got the runs. One of our captain was sleeping around with another captain's wife. The only suspicious thing that this should be seen is the fact of what happened to Captain Varning.
Yeah, well, what happened to Captain Varning should play
And
into Weston's
Caitlin Mott, since she got culturally enriched.
Well, yeah, by her dead husband.
That doesn't really change much in the severity category.
Yeah, it doesn't. So, I mean, if you wanna Father Donegan to get him in a place where
Okay, so let's
where
do
we
that.
can
Let's just
easily dispatch him.
let's decide this. If we do even, we'll go investigate the what you call it, the secret passage route. If not, we'll just go kiss ass with Father Donegan and go from and Mama Giuseppe. How about that?
Do you want to note
That
that
works
you
for me.
guys could edit to write anything down and save it here?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Do you want to note, like I can make a handout note for you guys to be able to edit on your own and input any plans so you can look back on it in between sessions or
Yeah.
whatnot?
Yeah, that would be
probably
helpful.
be useful.
Yes.
I mean, how I'm thinking of it at this point is we either investigate the underground tower, or we all pick our respective parties to suck up to, and that way, if nothing comes to fruition of it, we can stealthily murder them all and then just call for the barrage to go forth.
In fact, yeah, let's investigate the passage. Because that's something that came out of the blue. Let's look at that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So before we do that, I'll deliver the supplies to the alchemist's hut. Going, hey, wasn't a great haul, but we got some stuff. Here you go.
All right, so I sent you player
late
notes.
night. All right. Ah, there we go. All right. So, do we want to wait for this evening before going down in and investigating this passage?
Yeah, we should probably wait until late at night.
Also, the shield that we got, I think it was a +1 heavy shield. Yeah, +1
Oh
heavy
yeah, that's right. We got to
steel
plant it on the
shield.
dwarf somewhere
That
for
that
Wes
was
to find it.
yeah, that was with the captain. So I'm thinking that whenever their engineering quartermaster is succumbs to his illness, we just slide it under his bed or mattress. Oh, kind of like keeping my reward. Dwarves are hoarders like dragons. So,
Well, didn't we hide that stuff out in the woods before we came back into town?
well, so we had your axe that we said we're going to stash. We also had the masterwork full plate and the heavy steel shield. Now, I don't know how we're. I mean, we can for all intents and purposes, we can say that that's stashed with that, as well as the 5 composite short bows and the composite
okay, but
masterwork short bow.
because we didn't cover this at all. My question is, where did you stash it? Don't just say in the woods.
So
Specify where in the woods.
I'm gonna probably say where we made camp after we ran and before we started foraging.
No, not where we camped. Probably somewhere between after when we camped, somewhere between that camp and on our way into town.
Okay.
So by the river somewhere.
I wouldn't say too close to the river, but let's see, 4 to this, then let's see, where is it? I haven't really used this before. That's creation. For wherever we stored it, I would use Wisp's creation or destroy and repair ability to, like, all right, let's make a hollow in the rock here, and then let's reseal the face of it, so it's not just sitting in a hole somewhere, but encased in stone.
That sounds good.
And the destroy ability does damage to an object equal to 1d4 plus your caster level, bypasses all hardness, repairs the exact opposite of it, and allows you to.
I don't know if you found a rock big enough to fit a full suit of plate armor and some bows, though. And a shield. I think you're better off just finding like a cave and covering it with brush. A cavern alongside the river.
Okay.
I'm talking about, if there is a hollow in something, all right, we can make it a bit deeper. We can do it quickly. It's not going to do a lot of damage. We can cover it up.
You're not
it
gonna
to
find
assist.
many large boulders with your son out in the woods here.
Not necessarily a large boulder, but just using the ability to assist in the disguising of the stash.
All right, I'm making a mental note of that. Okay. All right, so you guys didn't bring any of that stuff to town is the main thrust of that.
Yeah.
Now, what's the course of action for today?
I think if Corinne wants to, chat up the priest a bit, and anyone wants to help Mama Giuseppe, we're basically just waiting until the evening time, and then depending on what's going on, going to explore Barhold's hidden passage.
I will look after the wolf pups while you guys go do your stuff.
There we go.
I think Reiner will. You guys are going to look for the thingamabob tonight, right?
Yeah, I think we're
In
all
the
doing
tavern.
that tonight. So
All right, and then after that, I guess Reiner can go and pay Mama Giuseppe a visit.
So we're trying to be helpful, productive citizens during the day.
Well, we'll try to
appear as such, anyways.
Yes.
Can I roll?
You can roll, but I don't know what is.
No, like the censors bleeped it out. So it was something very perverted, I bet.
No, I was just going to say, can I roll handle animal to try and teach the wolf pups to sit
Oh.
on command?
You can certainly try, yes.
Oh, that's a long-term proposition to train the wolf pups.
Well, he has to have something to do when he's not crushing dwarf
I'm just
skulls.
saying, just teaching them sit is a pretty easy.
Well, it depends on how old they are, because if they're younger than 4 months, you're not going to teach them anything anyway.
They're younger than 4 months.
Damn.
So Drago tries to teach the wolf pups, but succeeds in just playing with them.
I mean, you can, but it won't stick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it's animal handling to train an animal. I'm assuming it's cumulative over time.
I guess it's a matter of the dogs literally not remembering.
Well, now I need to train him handle it. Can I use torture and intimidate to train the dog? Or is handle animal what needs to be used? Because otherwise, I can roll really, really good if I can use the torture.
That's
No.
for handling sentient animals.
I mean,
and
You're gonna
checking handle animal, that this would be training over the course of a week. So I'll tell you at the end of a week if you succeed or not.
Okay.
I mean, if the dog misbehaves, we can always call in Corin.
Since I found them, I want to train them too, even though I probably won't do any better. They need to be my good truth interrogation hounds.
So we have Drago training the wolf pups, Ragnar humping Mama Giuseppe.
I will recite psalms to them every day.
Abner with Father Donegan, and I'm just doing my normal alchemist stuff till the evening, and then we're going to go investigate.
Okay,
I dropped that in player
so
task.
let's start with Ragnar. You figured out where Mama Giuseppe was last session, right?
Yes.
And
to the
you
north.
You wanted to go alone, and 7'4" man or whatever your disguise is set to right now.
Oh yeah,
chat
LeBron
around.
James.
No, you can't be LeBron James in town if you were during the attack. Stop
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Don't be
No,
stupid.
we're back to the hunters that we were before.
Yeah. Yes.
You're Brokeback Hunter, okay? You're not
Yeah.
LeBron James.
All right. Fine.
Put away LeBron and Shaq. Bring out the.
All
Yeah.
right, but put
Whatever.
away LeBron and Shaq. Bring out who are you gonna be? Stone Cold and the Undertaker.
Works as well, I suppose.
Or he could be Cowboy Onision.
Onision. No.
All right. Shit. Yeah. So you go up to visit Mama Giuseppe. Any special way you wish you greet with this old woman that lives up in the north?
I mean, just like, hi, do you need? I heard you're doing some good stuff for the tower guard. Do you need a hand?
Since I cannot sound like an elderly woman for the life of me, I'm gonna go through this real quick and not say any lines. She will say something along the lines of, "Why certainly, dearie. You know what? Let's have you roll diplomacy. Just see how much she likes you from you offering help."
Oh. All right. Let me see here. Where the hell is diplomacy? There it is. Oh, damn. It's my day today.
A whole new year. It seems
Oh,
like
yeah.
the ox is your lucky animal.
Ragnar just got a gummer from Grandma.
Oh,
And-
no,
and-
no,
and-
no.
And just like that, you're on friendly enough terms that she asks you to butcher one of the cattle for her.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ringing in the earth ox, just fine, people.
All right. I'm a butcher the shit out of the cattle.
Because she is
Alright.
going to. What did I say last time? She's 2 days away from sending out her beef stew to the keep.
Yeah. All right, great.
And in your process of killing the cattle and general butchering of it, you hear her talking about how, even in trying times such as these, you have to do your part to help out the guard. You know.
Oh yeah, service guarantees citizenship.
Yeah.
Does Ragnar preach the word of the plight of the proletariat to Mama Giuseppe?
Hell yeah. Of course, as worker must stick together to do what we can to help our protectors. Stuff like that.
I need to look something
Alright.
up. One quick second. Talk amongst yourselves, or feel free to talk amongst yourselves and plan other stuff.
All right, so Ragnar's good. Drago, you're on the Wolves. I mean,
Is he on the balls?
no, he's on the Wolves. He's on the Wolves.
Oh, the
Wolves, not balls. Wolves. I mean, you're one trip into the forest with them, and all of a sudden you just can't get dick off the brain. You're talking about sucking it's better than sucking feet. I don't know. What happened? What happened in the woods, Tim?
Oh man, it was the best and the worst thing that could ever happen to me.
All right, I'm going to
Oh,
take that
Ragnar,
as half a
Ragnar.
yes. To Ragnar. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oof.
and since we offloaded the, take my bag of holding back.
Oh yeah, should I just remove that from my thing?
Yeah, just drop that out.
All right.
Okay, Ragnar, I'm gonna have you roll a sense motive while you're helping out Mama Giuseppe.
Oh, all right. This is gonna be fun because my sense motive is literally shit, and I've always failed it.
Today's your day. It's a 1 or a 20.
Oh no! Oh no! There we go.
And roll a knowledge local just for the fuck of it.
I literally don't have that.
Too
I have
bad.
a
Roll
minus.
it anyway.
I can do
So
knowledge
that's just
dungeoneering.
int, right? Knowledge local would just be int.
Yes, his
All right.
negative int score.
Oh,
Okay, so you're still you still have some wits about you. Um, your character might consider it strange that Mama Giuseppe has cattle because this is north of the wall. There's no big ranches around in the area, and you know she, or you hear from Timian, you hear from rumors in the inn that she can send. She's been sending beef stew to the wall like every week. I mean, you're not entirely certain if the ingredient is in fact beef, but when you're there, she definitely did have cattle waiting for you. Uh, it wasn't real lively. It seemed it seemed sleeping when you got to it and when you killed it and assumably butchered it after. But she doesn't have like these big pens or much roaming cattle.
oh,
She just
was
had the one cow.
oh, Mama Giuseppe. Where did you get this cattle from? I see that it's the only one you have.
I trade every now and then with those the cattle ranchers south of the wall.
I thought we're.
Ah.
I'm still confused. I thought we were south of the wall already. That was the whole point of the wall.
No,
They're very confused with I'm not gonna criticize the people that wrote most of the campaign because they put a bunch of work into filling out mundane details. They seem to have fucked up somewhere in their descriptions of where the party lands and where everything's going down because
basically we're
unmistakably.
on the wall somewhere. We're on the
She
wall.
trades with the ranchers to the south. We'll call it that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Uh, but the point is, within half a mile of Aldencross is the tower, and both the tower and the town sit upon a river. So, and there's no river on the south shore of the lake, which is why I was trying to get to.
It's a
And-
little river.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Mama's Giuseppe's beef.
Yeah. So she
Yeah.
says she trades south of from south of the river.
All right. Do they come by often? Or do you have opportunity to trade often?
They come at least once a week.
All right. Yeah, this is fine cow. I should I'd like to know who it is.
I have to have my secrets, dearie.
Oh, of course.
Bless your heart.
All right. I'm not playing the charisma character, so I don't think I'm gonna get more out of her. Nor do I think.
Yeah, probably
Drago would
not.
actually
I just
understand.
wanted to seed some suspicions about a character that's only named like twice in the book and what she
Yeah.
is.
No, Mama Giuseppe. Perhaps she's a.
Cannibal.
Yeah, that transforms people into cows. That would be kind of funny.
It
Probably
would.
bugbear meat if she's getting it from anywhere, because people missing would disappear.
Hmm.
Or would they be
People mi-
suspicious, if people
Oh,
disappear
yeah.
for it?
Definitely. Interesting. Oh well, I'm gonna butcher and be the bestest boy I can be.
All right, you do good boys work as one ought to do.
Hmm.
All right, so you take that, you help her. She portions it out for many cauldrons that she has laying around her abode out in the North Woods, relatively alone, and apparently starts cooking up pots with normal homegrown ingredients from a garden outside uh, to fill the bellies of soldiers in the coming days.
Hmm.
You don't imagine it'd be difficult getting arsenic past her if you come by once again. After Crom, of course, obtains the resources.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds great. I'm gonna have a grave talk with our fellow,
Ha ha ha.
whatever it's called, Crom.
Grave Talk, get it? Because that's his avatar.
His name. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
joke. It's funny. Laugh.
Ha
All right, so
You
ha.
ungrateful fucks.
I get it. I get jokes.
The insult was funnier than the joke.
Might have been the point.
okay, Abner, your business was trying to chat it up with Father Donegan, correct?
Yeah, I guess we'll do that since we're not investigating the passage.
Well, I mean, you can always try to convince Drago to investigate the passage, but it is still broad
I mean, if we're
daylight.
already split up, then there's no sense in. I don't have the stealth.
Drago is pretty adept at discovering passages. Exploring passages. Fuck. I should just shut up now.
He explored one secret tunnel too many.
I
Thank
guess
you.
I'll go hang out at the shrine of the benevolent sun and look like I'm being, prayerful and holy and proselytizing and look at me,
Okay,
look at how holy I am. So holy am I.
going to the shrine, you notice, of course, there are more people praying than usual, probably because the events of the past 2 days have been rather horrifying for people that live in a small town, a tight knit community where uh, two people of import had just died the night prior, and one man was just executed. So there's people praying for benevolence of Mitra and healing the scarred community. But of course, Father Donegan isn't down here.
Oh well, your wickedness makes you, as it were, heavy as lead, and to run downwards with great weight and pressure towards hell. And if God should let you go, you would immediately sink and swiftly descend and plunge into its bottomless gulf. And your healthy constitution, your own care and prudence and best contrivance, and all your righteousness would have no more influence to uphold you and keep you out of hell than a spider's web would have to stop a falling rock.
What a thing to say to the people praying to the benevolent sun to deliver them from wickedness.
You are sinners in the hand of an angry God. This is happening to you because you're bad people. Be better people. There, I made it short. I shortened up the 30-page sermon. How about that?
I love it.
You're all fucking sinners. Repent.
Oh,
All right. So aside from the minor commotion that carries out from the general white pills of the benevolent sun prayers, let's do a time skip to evening. Crom can finish his work and come back. Ragnar will finally finish having his ear talked off by an old woman living out in the woods with not but herself and a pet cat to talk to.
you're literally a crazy cat lady.
I didn't say she was crazy. She has a cat.
Well, and she has suspicious cows.
A suspicious beef supply, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Drago, you've been playing with the wolves, and I'm assuming in the inn room that you guys share.
No, out back of the inn.
So upon the waterfront, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yelling at them in Austrian to sit, frightening all the folks around.
Yeah.
They think you're going to invade this fantastical place called Poland. They don't know why.
First, we must annex the Sudetenland.
All right, so after you've sufficiently, what you feel like, training or nailing in discipline into wolf pups on the importance of sitting in a marching formation. Then I assume you'll go back to the inn to meet up with the group.
Yeah.
All right, so now is your time to plan to do whatever you feel like doing for the evening.
Okay, I think, we wait for it to get late and then we sneak down to the cellar and I can show you the secret passage. And maybe is Willem the Woe, can he move through walls or is he or can he not go through solid objects?
He can't go through solid objects, but he is relatively small. Doesn't require feet.
He's
So-
something of a solid object himself.
Nice.
Just abusing the shit out of that joke. Best performance in a Marvel movie.
Oh hell yeah!
I'll call forth. I will call forth Willem to demonstrate abilities and whatnot on how we can utilize him best. Since now we're ready to start in on this wonderful passage exploration.
Because I was thinking maybe he would be good to leave kind of as a guard in case somebody, while we're exploring the passage, in case somebody comes down into the cellar while we're in the passage or something.
Well, so speaking of that, I find it rather interesting. Both nights where I've used him outside of this room to go explore. Anytime he's been out late, even with not making any floorboard creak or anything, Barnhold has just been right there and spotted him. So
He makes
I'm wondering if
he makes
maybe we
Willem
need
Dafoe
to.
noises as he moves.
He makes what?
He makes Dafoe noises as he moves.
What's a William Dafoe noise?
I'd have to do more research to
No, I'm wondering if maybe we might want to keep an eye on Barhold to. Now, if he's going down the passage and he opens it up, we can certainly all follow him, or we can wait till he leaves it and then go down. But he does seem to keep odd hours for someone who's always up and ready to make breakfast. Certainly very odd hours.
Viable explanation would be he was trying to do something those 2 nights, and he was interrupted by Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe.
100% discovery rate. Nope. Too suspicious. I know the dice did it, but it's too suspicious in character. But yeah, it's Willem Dafoe is certainly capable. Stealth is best stat he's got. Can do fine object manipulation with Mage Hand. Relatively capable defending himself.
So is the
Decent
plan then
perception.
to wait till night when when most everyone's asleep, and then creep downstairs?
Yes, I think so. Does everyone agree to that?
Who's staying with the puppies?
The puppies, I put them in a pen out, and like tied them up out back. They're not indoor dogs.
That's just mean, but I guess it is in keeping with the setting, so I won't protest too
Also,
much.
they are wolves. They
True.
are wolves. not really domesticated yet.
Well, how are you going to domesticate them if you keep them outside?
It's what the third generation's for.
Look, this is what the power of Asmodeus is capable of, if only you will believe. Ye of little faith.
Asmodeus is
Then
the
show
only
us.
one that can domesticate dogs.
That's another reason
Oh.
why we need to convert Barhold, because he doesn't allow pets at the inn, so we had to keep him out back. But if we can convert him, then he can change his rules on allowing dogs in the rooms.
Mm.
Fair. So I guess we're all waiting until the dead of night to go down, go into Barhold's secret passage. Then.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. So another period of waiting since you've had a late sleep last night, since you were sleeping through most of the morning. It's probably easier for you to stay up this late anyway. Stealth rolls as you walk out of your rooms.
Oh God.
Maybe have Willem go first to check and make sure the coast is clear before the rest of us go out.
Yeah, I'm all for that. So here's William's stealth.
I'm disguising myself as another dwarf.
Wow. I rolled a 4. That's awful. That's awful.
Oh, yes.
This is
Yeah, I don't think you've ever rolled higher, or you've gotten a result over 20 with Willem Dafoe.
What the fuck?
and his stealth bonus is 9.
Why do I keep rolling these fucking 20s today?
I'm telling you, the Ox is your year.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
The only one that has a worse stealth than Willem Dafoe is Crone.
My stealth is 0.
I got -2 in my stealth, alright.
And Corinne, what's your stealth at?
It is 0.
Okay. Nobody texts any of you as you walk through the hall to go downstairs.
Nice.
Don't mind the guard tokens I still have here. It's multi-purpose.
I'm pulling them off the map. Don't pay attention to them.
Well, yes, this is just temporary, just in case if something or one of you guys fucked up again.
If we fuck up.
Oh yeah,
Drago,
it's almost guaranteed.
Oh,
Drago,
probably.
lead the way.
Alright, I'm
So Drago knows that this passage was in the cellar, which is in the kitchen area. All right, so he takes you downstairs. Well, down ladders, what shows there, but downstairs, and he goes to goes into the cellar. Down there, it's pretty dark. Not a light is lit. There's no lanterns hanging. There's lots of
Dead
barrels
lights.
and
I'll just use one.
yeah, you can definitely do that. And to the average eye, there's just bare-faced stone walls all around you.
All right, Drago. How'd you open? Was it all?
Okay, well, if I remember correctly, Drago saw where Barhold had pressed on the stone to open the door.
And let's do a perception check to see if you can remember where exactly if he felt around at.
So wait, is this the same Barhold that's a captain, or is this just a different?
They're actually
He's
related.
the bar.
They're the Barhold
I
brothers.
thought they were the same person.
Nope.
All right.
So Captain Barhold and what, Bob Barhold that runs the family business?
Essentially,
Yeah.
yeah. One of the sons had to inherit the family business. The other son was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be a soldier. All right. You feel around. You don't precisely find the button immediately. You can do another perception roll. All right. The second time of completely unimpressing your friends that are down in the cellar with you, you find the button and the section of wall opens up. They can now see why it was so hard to find the button. It's because this is some intricate dwarven stonework, obviously, where even the small seams were almost invisible to naked eye.
See, we were right all wrong. It is the dwarfs.
Oh my god.
This gives me an idea. But maybe later.
Hmm.
Craft stone, interesting ability.
Alright.
Can I seal the button?
One moment.
Oh yeah, just break it open. That's gonna be interesting.
Well, no, I just meant fuse the edges around
There we go.
perma shot button. All
Wait,
right. So
what?
where are we on this map now?
I'm placing down right now.
What is it? This is the keep.
Yes.
Have we found a
secret
fucking
passage?
secret passage to the fucking keep?
Yes,
Looks
we
like
did.
it.
What the fuck?
Now, if you draw
Wow.
your attention to the far southeast of the map,
Keep level 4?
Dwarven vault beneath
Oh.
Balentyne.
so you open
See?
up
Oh.
a section of wall and you find yourself in a storeroom.
So we're in a storeroom, but is there anything, any other ways in or out?
There is a stair/ladder that leads upwards.
Okay. That is the sea.
Where does that go? Anyway,
That
what
goes to the
do we see in here just right now? Is it just general like stocks, like stores and stuff? Supplies.
Let me find the entry. It holds a vast stockpile of durable emergency rations that are periodically rotated. Well, you can probably tell by the scuffs in the floor and whatnot that many people have been here carrying down crates and changing them out. This is several thousand days worth of iron rations and barrels of potable water and other provisions that are down here. This is
Must taint it.
Taint.
I was literally thinking dipping my taint into the potable.
Oh my god.
I say you don't want to destroy it because you want them to think it's good. You want them to not notice anything happen, but when they go to break into it, when the siege starts, they're like, I'll get sick.
Mm.
what's
So
with you people and taints.
It's
Do
the
they work?
gods calling. We must taint.
it is the taint. They must be tainted.
Yes.
All right, so on this journey, are you gonna try to mess with the rations and whatnot?
I'm gonna
Uh,
just take a peek up the sea here. See
Yes.
what's going on.
I will be near behind. I mean, if there's something we can do from.
Way up to. This is a huge map. The northwest map portion of the map, the rotund part of the main keep. That is where C goes to F.
Wait, C goes to F?
Yeah, trapdoor F is where C leads to.
It's not the keep roof, I guess.
No. It doesn't go directly to
the northwest.
Lord
let me
Haviland.
move your character.
Northwest. Alright. It's a keep level 1, I guess. Oh, there.
So
Okay.
did
Wait, we have a...
Ragnar go up or?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
by the river. I'm just taking a peek inside here.
Okay,
Trying
and
to figure out
upstairs,
where we are.
you can stick
Wait,
your
how-
head up. What?
Just real quick, like, do we have any idea where we are right now?
No, you don't.
All right.
Unless you want to take your survival roll and make wild guesses from the distance you've walked and the direction of the passage.
I would like to do that.
Son of a bitch. Yes, you can you can assume by the stonework that you're in the Balentyne Tower.
All right, then I'm gonna just creep down to the rest of the dudes and be like, guys, I think we are in the Bellathor Tower.
Wait, we're in the fortress.
Yeah. So be really fucking quiet, okay?
I'm going to, and then gesture that everybody is use my circle disguise to make myself look like a guard that is off about I'd say 6 inches taller than myself, a little more well built and muscular, like a proper guard. Very nondescript, generic.
You know, I'm gonna disguise myself as just a feet shorter, I guess. 5'3".
A feet shorter.
Yeah.
I believe it's
feet,
a foot
yes.
shorter. It's a foot shorter, not a feet shorter. Come on,
No.
English.
No, it's 1 feet.
Look, Grave,
Allow me.
if you're gonna object, you have to speak in his native tongue.
All right. Let me get out the translator.
Oh my God.
York.
Oh god, are we actually gonna do this?
Nidge du Harfel. There you go.
I have no fucking clue what you just said.
Nidge du
Nej?
Harfel.
Oh, nej, du har fel. God, you can't even pronounce it.
Well, I mean, it's spelt wrong.
No. You just can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's nothing wrong with the spelling. Well, I have my own issues with the Swedish spelling of shit, but anyway.
All right. Back to the game.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm disguising myself, generic nondescript guard. That is what I would like to look at until either we're back in the tavern and in our room, or just I say otherwise.
Drago
That's
will
true.
also disguise himself as a generic guard.
How do you
And
do, fellow
probably
guards?
Yes, exactly.
about half a feet shorter than he normally is, so about 5'10".
Motherfucker. Half a feet. Got it. Okay, this is.
And when we get back to the tavern, we should have 1 geese for dinner.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna follow Ragnar spiral staircase,
Yeah, because this is quite interesting.
and so will Wisp friend.
Oh god, wait, are we gonna have a fucking time paradox now? Because Wes's character is in here.
No, Wes's character. Well, I mean,
Wes's
according to the
character
map, yes.
would be asleep in one of the rooms here, but you wouldn't know that because he hasn't told you.
True.
In fact, I think he's like in one of the adjacent rooms to this.
Please.
That would be a fucking hilarious point to end the session. We just walk into a room and just see Wes in there for doing something. Fucking best cliffhanger.
I kind of. All right. Do you guys want to go out the door, or up? Because at this point in character, I don't know if we're on the ground. If there's no windows, we don't know how deep we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
All right, so let me describe this room before you speed run through this entire map, as per usual. All right. So this is it's another room in the circular tower. It holds what looks to be the armory and the smithy. There is a fully functional forge here. Of course, it's not lit because there's nobody attending it. With a crude chimney that Ragnar can correctly assume that spills out over the river Tyburn, because he can hear he can hear the water hitting the rocks below the tower. The vents themselves, when you look into the forge, are deliberately small, so you can't really fit a body through it. And you can assume that the room would be smoky if the forge was lit. There are many, well, 6 racks in this room. 20 halberds, long swords, breastplates, and steel shields laid in these racks by your count. All of them are marked by Talrian insignia for use by the military.
Hmm. Well,
the one entrance to the room, well, besides the stairway, is a strong door, but you don't see if there's any lock on it. So it's just a normal latch door.
I mean, this would be a pretty good target if we before they attack, we can just go here and raid the supplies, and take the weapons away from them.
Yeah, we definitely should poison those food stores or taint them to. That's another good avenue besides Mama Giuseppe's
Mm-hmm.
special sauce.
Well, those are I think exclusively for well, aside from other regular foodstuffs that are probably served to the soldiery in general, the rations would be in case of siege.
Yeah,
So
of course.
They're there for a prolonged siege.
Yeah, they're not for, like, say if the gates battered down, there's gonna be guards that are sick because they were eating their rations. They're gonna be like
Yeah.
Right.
But I think we should
it
really
fixes the armory though.
But the
Oh,
most
go ahead.
important thing, I would say the most important is that we now have a actual entrance into the fortress that isn't the main gate, and we could, if we send out some sort of a message to the people that are going to invade, to tell them just sneak in this way and it's going to be fine.
Well,
I suggested that before, and Verdant said it's pretty impossible to sneak bugbears through the town to get into the inside of the
and not to mention that the passageway is like you can't walk shoulder to shoulder in it.
All right, but I mean, this is
so
another,
if they ever do
another
figure
entrance.
that the bugbears are trying to march their way through a narrow passage, they can just seal the trap door.
I mean, sure, but they need to figure that out first in that case. So it could be a moment of surprise.
It is potentially a good avenue. Might also be where we want to start. Portion of the siege is already inside.
Oh yeah. I mean, if we can hold this entrance open long enough for bugbear reinforcements to arrive, we're gonna have a way into the fortress or the tower.
Let's see here.
I don't think that's how it's going to work. It's going to be more like, while they're sieging the tower, we come in through the back door and start, behind the lines action.
Yeah.
I mean, that too.
Yeah, that's I think Corinne's right.
Yes.
Assuming, wait, but that is also assuming that they don't know about this in entrance.
Well,
They know, but they wouldn't be inclined to care because they're keeping the bugbears on the other side of the wall. They wouldn't just shut this up because they still need ways to make the keep up here closed, but sneak in reinforcements in and out and any messages and other courier
What-
stuff.
the only reason they would specifically shut this up is if they had reason to believe that somebody
They're
else knew
compromised.
about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, then we gotta be very careful about sneaking around this place. Then.
let's see.
Well, that's assuming that anyone in the keep knows about the secret passage.
If they
Yeah.
even know about it.
I think we should. I think we should go with the assumption that they do know about it.
I would think that at least the guard Barhold knows about it, and that he's somehow working in cahoots with his brother that runs the inn. Would be my assumption.
Yes.
Wait, yeah. What kind of like? This, yeah, like when you look at the image here, you're coming out of a freaking wall. Is it like a secret? Is it a hidden passage?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Like that we came out of. All right.
Yes.
All right. So question.
Makes a little bit more sense. Mm-hmm.
Do we want to explore anymore, or are we back through to the tavern now that we know this is a thing?
I think that's enough exploring.
Yeah, I
we
think
need
it
to
would be
wait before
best
we do any
to return to
assassinating.
the tavern.
And out of character note, we've been going for almost 2 hours. I don't think if you're stopping the exploration here, there's not going to be. Assuming that we're doing a 3-hour session, I don't know if there's going to be enough time to devote to whatever else if you're not exploring the rest of the tower. Because here, another thing, just to remind you guys, you were given a map of the keep by Timian. Of course, on that map, there was no mention about a secret passage into the.
Okay.
It's
So
on the map, the Dwarven Vault. There's no.
yeah.
There's nothing mapped about passage in the Dwarven Vault that Timian gave over to you guys. You can assume.
Okay.
well,
So if we have the map, then that's not. Hey, let's explore to find out where we're at. We know where we're at. We know where things are.
Yes.
Which
you'd specifically know about like. On the 4th level of the tower, there's the rookery, which you do want to take out before the siege starts, because that will be where messages are sent. And
What is a rookery? I'm not
It's where
familiar
you
with
keep
that
your
term.
birds.
Oh, okay. So messenger pigeons and stuff.
crows.
Pretty much.
basically.
hold
Or
on.
falcons or
Hold
whatever.
on. I have a question. And it's a little meta. Out of the supplies and things that I have, can I make all of the birds fall ill?
Well, I mean, the arsenic would surely kill them quite quick.
Paint the birds.
I mean, yeah, you definitely have supplies to kill birds.
All right. So for killing the birds, would that be? Let's see here. Oh shit! I just changed. I know I have arsenic. I know I have 2 pounds of tobacco, which I mean, the nicotine alone should be enough to kill the birds. Let's see.
Is it dwarven tobacco?
No, it's normal tobacco. I have quantity of 20 uses of night tea. What does that do? Oh, in high doses, it causes abortions.
Well, the idea is if you could put something that ostensibly was, belonged to the dwarf man, Barnabas, like leave his like a pouch that looks like it's his, fill it full of tobacco, leave it up there, and just let the birds get into it and die. After putting something that it would make it attractive to them, then they can just be like, Barnabas, you fucking idiot, you left this shit up here and killed the birds. What were you even doing up there, Barnabas? All you dwarves are just a problem.
I mean, there is that. Do we know what type of birds are in the rookery?
Ravens, one would assume.
All right, so if it's ravens, rotted meat wouldn't affect them. I mean, there is arsenic, but that would be a little on the nose. Other than that, basically, I got.
Why would you put?
Well,
arsenic
I
on your
think
nose?
if we wait until whenever we're ready to send the, weren't we given like a signal flare or something to shoot up to signal the bugbears to attack?
I believe so.
It was the
So
seal.
if we
You
wait,
have to break the seal. After, I believe that was after.
we break the seal.
Yeah, after everything falls.
Yeah, you had to. I am trying to remember, but I could just look in the book, but fuck that. You had a flare that was given to you by Chad Thundercock. Trying to remember his name. Fire Axe. Yes, Fire Axe.
Yes, Chad Thundercock. Got it.
The bugbear leader, Sakrot Fire Axe. He gave you a little bottle rocket that you can pull the cord on, shoot up in the air, and that will signal the start of the siege.
right. So my thinking is, right before we're ready to start the siege, we sneak in, we fuck with the supplies down in the basement, and then we go to the rookery, poison the birds with arsenic or whatever else. Then we and we also get the weapons out of the armory. Then we shoot up the signal flare.
I think the best and most straightforward way to do this is go ahead and poison their siege rations. Because Grave is still hoarding gunpowder, I believe. Correct?
I believe currently I have amassed a total of 4 pounds of gunpowder. It's not a lot, but depending on where you put it, it can do a lot.
Okay, so here's if we keep dragging this out, we'll go ahead and spoil the siege supplies because that's not time sensitive. We can do that now. We'll get more gunpowder. We will wait until we get close to attack time, and what we will do is we will then come in, plant our gunpowder at the base of the tower, detonate, and then move on a time delay, and then detonate it while we're at the gatehouse, sabotaging the gatehouse itself, so that way they can just storm the keep. Because the rest of it's nonsense. If they can get past the gatehouse they're in, we win.
You also have siege weaponry on the keep roof, and
but that's only meaningful if they can't get through the gatehouse. Does that make sense?
To a degree,
kind of. You can't. Like, it's not all the forces just teleport into the keep at the gatehouses.
I know, but I'm saying, but if the siege weaponry becomes significantly less meaningful if there's no way to keep them from just storming the keep.
It will still be a source of some deaths.
Yeah, but I'm saying essentially, in the course of sabotaging the gatehouse, we will sabotage whatever siege weaponry is on top of the gatehouse.
So question here: Do we know which which way the bugbears are attacking from. Are they attacking from
The gatehouse. The
Well-
gatehouse is on the other side of the river on the other side of the wall.
Yes.
So they're not attacking from the side of Aldencross.
No,
No.
they're not.
That's why I'm saying we sabotage the gatehouse and its defenses and the tower so they can't call for aid, and then let the bugbears do their work. And if we fail, we will have sabotaged their siege rations, which means that eventually the bugbears win anyway. Does
Well,
that make sense?
I mean that's if the bugbears will actually maintain a siege. Chances are they probably won't.
Well, they won't
if
have
the
to if the rations are tainted. It won't be much of a siege.
They need to get to the point of needing to use their rations first. You'd need to maintain a siege to do that, because if they're only on one side, they
Maybe
can
it
go out
would
the back
be-
to Aldencross and still gather
think-
supplies.
Think of it this way: the reason you have a 1 month time limit is because the horde will break itself up within such time out of boredom if the siege doesn't start within the month. So if you think that they're like going to perform construction on proper siege equipment to get onto the walls, or just hold a perimeter diligently, you got another thing coming.
No, they're not Norby. They're a horde of bugbears.
Maybe it would be worth because it looks like on level 1 of the keep over by the gate that goes out to Aldencross, it looks like that's where the kitchen is. Maybe it would be worth a couple of us coming back and sneaking up through here to go and poison the regular food supplies.
And
See-
not to
see,
mention
that's-
that if the rookery is not taken before then, you can't expect reinforcements to break that siege.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rookery needs to go down before
The siege
any
before we
siege
signal
takes
for the
place.
siege to start. Yeah.
Actually,
Which is why I was considering feeding 2 pounds of tobacco to all their birds, because
even
it wouldn't be slow, but none of them would be able to fly.
even before the siege, even you might want to take out the rookery.
Yeah.
That's
because-
kind of what I'm thinking, is that our attack will start with detonating the tower and sabotaging the gatehouse, taking them both out, and then we'll move from there. That was my thought. If we can conveniently poison the birds, we'll do that too first.
I think
what-
Verd
what
had
I-
said that we couldn't amass enough gunpowder to really do
enough damage to stone. No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, well then
Yeah,
we'll just kill the bird.
I've got a total of 4 pounds. That's not going to blow out a fucking tower base. I mean, I know how big of a crater it'll put in standard earth, but not stonework. So
Either way,
let's
that's my
see.
opinion. We should.
And what I was mainly talking about like before siege, I mean like way before the siege. Like you know how you have some pretty profile deaths that just happened. Before any reinforcing men come out to just replace the people in the garrison that died, you might want to take that out too.
That's what I'm saying. However, we're going to take out the birds, do it. But the attack should be based on the gatehouse. But the only reason I would say hesitate to say doing the birds now is because they might not be. I don't know how it's constructed, but usually birds are for like emergency communications. If there's not an emergency, they'll send a rider or a courier.
Yeah. Well, if there's not an emergency, they'll send a rider here.
I don't know.
But if they don't have birds, that delays everything, especially if they can't get.
I don't know about you guys, but 3 guards dead in 2 days sounds like a somewhat of an emergency to me.
3 guard captains.
Yeah,
not-
sorry, guard captains. 3 officers dead.
All right. So based on my character's knowledge, would the tobacco be enough, or would I need to use arsenic to take out the birds too?
You can use tobacco to kill birds. You wouldn't know that much. It will kill them. They'll have a cardiac event and they will die.
But it also wouldn't be immediate and acute. It would take some time, which is
It would if you can get it in
why I
them.
want.
If you could get like how much you say 2 pounds?
I have a total of 2 pounds of tobacco.
Yeah, if you can get that in all the birds, it'll kill them. If it's smoky, if it's like
DM?
dried smoking tobacco and not like raw leaf, yeah, it'll kill birds.
Yeah, it is smoking tobacco specifically designed for basically staving off not having food to eat. Standard dried smoking tobacco.
Yeah, no, the nicotine will kill them.
So DM, what in-game wise would that work if I fed the birds some tobacco?
I mean, I'm not sure how you want me to answer because you're not at the stage where you can just poison the birds with tobacco.
Well,
But you got the if you got the
I-
arsenic, you
the
can arsenic.
tobacco.
What,
Doesn't
what
really
I'm
matter.
hinting at is there may be extenuating circumstances that might prevent a slow poisoning event.
You mean like a guard in waiting?
Or that the birds
Okay.
are like caged, or any number of events, really.
What's
Well, should we at least take a gander up to the rookery and see what's going on there? Should be from the map Timian gave us. Should just be at the top of this tower.
yeah, that might be
Okay.
worth.
Fuck it, investigate it.
Worth taking a look.
All right.
Maybe only one of us should go up there, just so it won't be, if there is like a guard or something, it won't be suspicious.
Well, I mean, we all do look like guards at this point.
Yeah, but 4 of us going up to the rookery, and the guard would be like, "What are you doing up here?" And what would the 4,
All right.
4 people? What business
Yeah.
would we have for going up there if we're questioned? If it's just one person, he could just be like, "Oh, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to come up for a walk. The birds make me feel relaxed," or something like that.
Or a pair of us having a conversation. Just about, this is what's going on at home. I'm not sure if the lady's being faithful, just come.
Yeah, that could work.
All right. Anybody want to join me in heading up to the higher levels of the tower?
Sure.
All right. I guess it's me and Ragnar keep.
Hmm.
Don't treat me like Drago. I heard about.
Treat me real
We're gonna
gentle.
go exploring. We're gonna
I
find
know
new heights and
Drago's
depths
good at
together.
finding. I know Drago's good at finding hidden paths, but leave my back passage alone.
I can show you the world.
All right, so
Oh God, no! It hurts.
so you're just gonna start climbing the tower from level 1 to level 2 to level 3.
I'm thinking that we just kind of do that and trailing behind. Let's say 15 feet or so. I'll have Wisp trailing behind, observing to see if we're watched. Provide potential assistance.
All right, so you go ahead to move your characters up to.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying that I heard
You heard.
level 2. I'm
Level 2.
listening.
All right, level 2.
All right, in
No
this
one's
room
there?
of the tower, it's a large circular chamber. It's mostly open, but there are standing banners and flags hanging on the walls, and six of them are large and hanging on the wall. They're a decent hiding spot if you were in the mood to hide from a passing patrol.
All right. So level 2 is
And I'd ask you to make a stealth check, a person.
Oh gosh. There we fucking go.
all right.
Yay,
Stealth.
first shit check of the night.
God. Told you I only roll either really good or really bad.
Quick question: is DeWoe there as well?
He should be about 10 to 15 feet behind us. So if you're saying he's breaking this check, I'll make the check too. I'm leaving that up to you. I'm not. Well, yes or well, no.
Have him make a check as well.
All right. Stealth.
So essentially, walking up the stairs, Ragnar is leading. He somehow trips on the last step up and stumbles. So he makes some degree of noise. Let's see if anyone hears it.
I mean,
Let's see. Considering all the negatives, through wooden door, 10 feet away. Yeah, nope, nobody heard it.
nice.
Oh god, that is awful.
Congratulations, someone fucked up and it wasn't yourselves.
I mean, I kind of fucked up too, but all right. I'll
Yes,
take this win.
but someone else fucked up worse than you, so congrats.
Hard to believe. It does happen sometimes.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, shall we take a look through this door after we've stopped being so terrified?
So after you stumble and I go to pick you up, coming up the stone staircase, you look at the door and go, "You want to take a look?" Let's get to the birds first.
All right.
All right. So
Next stairs, I guess.
Next stairs.
Yep, level 3.
Wait, where the fuck does these stairs at?
Yeah,
They're
for whatever
south.
reason I
They
don't
just
see
go
the
south.
landing, but they should be right there.
Yeah, where I'm standing,
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yep.
That is an oversight of the map making, I can assume.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
These
Excuse me.
All right, this looks to be like the archer strong point. There's arrow slits that adorn the entire outer wall of the tower, facing facing east. In the northwest, there are the two racks of the arrow stores for this tower, and there's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's about it. There's what seems to be 200 quivers of 20 arrows apiece. So if these arrows are left here unmolested during the keep, they or during the siege, they can feather quite a few bugbears.
True.
Yes.
Another thing to
Let's make a
sabotage.
note of this.
Yeah.
Let's make a note of this. I mean, if you happen to have any any decent amount of fat on you, to not be quite so suspicious. I mean,
That's
you just take a handful of fat, you run them right through all the fletchings, and then they don't work quite right. They don't fly as straight.
oh really?
Or you could just burn them.
Yeah, I
Well,
was just
that would be a little bit more over, but for
I mean,
subterfuge,
if we
grease,
just sneak in the
Or-
day before the
Or
thing.
alternatively, you can make a big excuse out of all this. You could start a fire in one of the rooms below. It just happens all material in this room catches fire, and oh, what do you know? All the ravens are dead on the 4th floor.
That was kind of what I was thinking. If we're at the point that we're going to do this, if we're going to go, we may as well just go ahead and fucking launch the siege. And because I mean, the
Yeah.
only reason we're really not, practically speaking, is because we're trying to give Wes time to do his investigation and start shit with the dwarves. But if it's this easy to do it, there's no reason to not do it. If that makes sense.
All right, let's get to the top. Let's see what we have and deal with,
Ye-
and then cause havoc on the way down, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, one more stealth check.
Oof. Oh baby,
No.
come on, give me something good. Well,
All right.
not terrible at least.
All right, and then for me,
Hmm.
Jesus Christ. So once more, there's a stumbling character up here.
Oh yeah. Can I roll for catch?
oh, you're gonna roll a 1 and smash my face stairs.
Yeah. What would that even be, to be honest? Acrobatics? No.
Minus 10 for
Yeah, he hears me.
through wall.
Unless he's got a minus
It
14.
exactly meets the stealth check. So I'm gonna say you pass.
Hmm?
Fuck.
Fair enough. I'll take it. All right, so
All right.
we're in this.
Okay. Now up here, you can. You are now in a quote unquote small. It's 5 by. Well, actually, the dimensions are what, 20 by 40, because it's supposed to be a 10-foot square.
Yeah. 10,
Oh no
10 feet
I
per
split it up properly. So yeah, it's 10 by 20 or 20-foot tall room. You're in what seems to be a guard room. There is the set of double doors here made of some form of some heavy iron door with crisscrossing material, and it doesn't look rather nice, but it's definitely functional. And there's a very visible thick lock that looks difficult to break.
Hmm.
You
Is
can't
the
see
lock
into the room
actually
beyond,
locked?
but you can smell foul chamber bird droppings beyond.
Right, so you want to go in?
Yeah. Do you know how to pick a lock?
Is it locked?
Did you test the
I
lock?
checked the door. Is it locked?
Yes, it's locked.
Oh. Hmm.
It's
Sneak
not
back down the
barred.
stairs and get me.
Yeah, it's not barred, but there is apparently a lock on the door.
All right.
Wait, the tower is locked from the inside. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So the room is locked from anybody else. coming up.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I can go get Corinne, which or I can go get Abner
Yeah.
moving
We
through
wanna.
that stuff. All right.
So this.
So
So the tower is not open. It's not open top. There's a ceiling here.
Yes, there is a ceiling.
All right.
all right. So from what I know with my alchemical abilities, what I am going to do is on my way. I'm going to take those 4 pounds of gunpowder, put a small pool under the fletchings and the arrows, and then just drag a trail all the way down where Corinne is at.
Are you loose? What gunpowder?
Yeah, 4 pounds of gunpowder. Little pool in the
Okay.
arrow fletching things. Go all the way down. And then I'll grab Corinne to go to help pick
Alright,
the lock.
So, Corinne
Drag,
and
see if Drago wants to stand guard at the second level of the tower.
Yeah, I can do that.
so Corinne, you can work your character up to the fourth level.
Do I need to roll my way up there?
You can certainly stealth roll. Yeah.
I mean, if I don't need to, I'm not going to, but if I need to, I will.
Oh, I'm just trying to fast track this.
All right.
All right, I'm up at the top. What do I need to do? What did you drag me up here for?
Mhm.
Well, Verdon's rolling your perception piece, but other than that, it's to open this lock to the rookery.
Okay, as you were as you're walking up, go ahead and move your character back to the second level, Corinne. The door to the tower there opens up. One of the guards sticks his head inside and says, what the hell are you guys doing in here?"
Corinne, Drago, this is where you speak.
Are you talking about the tower at the top of the rookery or at the bottom somewhere lower?
On
Uh,
the
second
second
level.
Let me
floor.
move your character so you can better be represented.
Yeah.
Tower level 2.
We are
Oh, you know
taking
how
a
it is.
message. We are taking an urgent message up to the rookery to be delivered. Why are you questioning us? Get back to your duty. Watch the outside door. That is what your duty is.
He is somewhat taken aback from the swift Austrian accent. Uh, he stammers for a moment, then he just closes his mouth shut and then just walks back out.
That's nice.
Yes.
All right, so the door
Perfect.
closes. Of course, they were too busy looking at you guys to notice black trail that was leading down to the stairs that was off to the side.
Gunpowder trails can be very hard to notice. I can give you examples if you would like.
It'll be hard after you fucking set it off, and they'll know where it came from.
Mm.
If I am indeed the one who set it.
Anyway, yeah, you can continue to trek up to the 4th level now. Yeah, there's not much space to maneuver. What you see there from your lock picking experience is what is called a good lock, which would be a DC 30 disabled device. Usually there's a pretty complex key that goes along with this kind of lock. All right, you scratch around the keyhole and you don't find much use in it. You don't think that even if you spent hours picking on it, that you could succeed with breaking the lock open.
So how do we want to get into the rookery?
Should have told me it was a
What?
Dinkleberry Fosberg 27. I wouldn't have wasted my time.
If I knew what a Dingleberry Fosberg 7 was, I would have told you. All right. So are we committed to this at this point? We getting in? Because we can get in.
May as well.
All right. So here's a question for you, DM. Can we see the latching mechanism for the?
No, but I'm pretty sure Wisp can bore his way through the lock on the door.
Well, I mean, that's what I was. That's what I was looking for Wisp was the bore. So that's right now is 1d4 plus half rounded down. So I guess it might. Well, it's 0 right now. I haven't fixed it. So that's 3. No DC, no damage reduction, direct damage to device. To just destroy the lock.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Well, you rolled damage once, of course. It's rather weak, but since Destroy doesn't really care about hardness, it cracks the metal around where. Well, I'm not sure if it's even a. Yeah, so wherever your wisp touched, the area around it started cracking.
All right.
You can assume it's going to take like a good half minute of just breaking to open up the door. At that damage amount.
Well, I mean, average is 2. Well, I guess average would be 2 plus 1 because I haven't updated it for half caster level.
He doesn't have a second caster level yet.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be
it.
That'd be when Wisp is level 4.
I thought he was level 4.
No, he's not level
Same
4.
as
He's
us.
level 3. He has 3 HD.
Hit die caster level. Yeah, got it.
Yeah,
Sorry, that part
his
is always
die is
confusing.
half caster level. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just let Wisp tap through it, So I was going to try and focus on the latching possible as opposed to just the whole lock.
Well-made door. All right, so your wisp does that. I'm gonna roll one more time.
Yeah, I can roll.
All right, so the metal cracks. It starts creaking. Though you hear something from beyond the room, you hear like a raven crying. Is the right word? No, squawking.
Making noise.
Yes, and perception check from you guys. Okay, Abner can hear that there's a man moving around inside as if he's just gotten up from being in a prone position, likely from sleeping. Definitely can hear the scuff of shoes and probably the murmurings of someone that's been woken up in the dead of night.
Lo, there is one who spends his nights waking.
Well, my apologies, Father. The lock doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, it's working. It's working at waking up the dude on the other side of that door.
I'm trying to get him to open the damn. You know.
You could have knocked.
I'm pretending to have a key right now. Just not working.
Are you going to continue trying to damage the door, or?
Well, I guess I'll knock at this point then. Hey, you awake in there?
You hear stumbling from beyond the door, and then the hushed complaints of the room's occupant. What do you fuckers want?
Hurry up, open the damn door. We have a message. He ain't working.
What message does Haviland want my pretties to send out at this time of night?
It's not from Havlon, it's from priest. So open up the fucking door. I can't give it to you. It's church business.
Only Haviland can. Who is this?
Timothy.
You know, the same one that was railing your mom last night.
This is where I could use a soundboard of the ground pound thing. Anyway.
God damn it.
Anyway, Timothy, I don't know a Timothy that's on guard detail here.
I don't give a shit if you know me. The father has a message that needs to go to the church. I can't read it because it's church fucking business.
Could have just stopped with I can't read it because, you know, peasant.
Well, you bring Haviland in here and tell him that, or you go to Haviland and tell him I'm not taking any letters or sending out my ravens this time of night with a message from the priest.
You're gonna go to hell.
You want me? You want me? I
You
can't
come
read.
back
You want me to go
with
challenge
Haviland's
the damn
permissions.
Lord?
You come back here with Haviland's permissions, and I'll send out my ravens in a night flight. Until then,
The
you
priest
leave
is
this-
right here. Go speak to him.
Here, hold on. I will just intimidate him about the dire nature of what this is, and how his immortal soul will be judged thusly if he inhibits the church's business. And to do so, I will make a roll.
I'm just
I
gonna
was
stand in
hoping
the
for
corner
like a
and snicker.
deception roll or
I
something.
need you to roll a disguise check. Well, are you trying to act like any of the priests you heard?
No, I'm just trying to intimidate him.
As a priest,
What
which you
will
are.
happen, of course, is now who's this priest?
No, I'm not a priest. I'm not acting as a priest. I'm just intimidating. Like, look, dude, if you fuck around with church business, you're going to hell. You're going to be judged thusly. And so just do what the fucking preacher says. I don't ask questions because I am a good person that does not want to go to hell, unlike some people.
I arrive at every sermon. If you want the birds to send a message, you can send it through Haviland. I'm not doing I'm not operating entirely off of it's just the church's business.
Well, you're going to hell.
I will not endanger Margaret or Beatrice just for something like this.
The God that holds you over the pit of hell, much in the same way as one holds a spider or loathsome insect over the fire, abhors you and is dreadfully provoked. His wrath towards you burns like fire. He looks upon you as worthy of nothing else but to be cast into the fire. But I guess that's not working. I guess you just want to go to hell, dude. So whatever, go to hell. You know, that's how you want to do it. You do you, bro. You do you.
Yeah, some people just want to burn in hell.
Yeah,
People-
just FYI, the intimidation says have less effect through a locked door.
Yes. Question. Telekinesis can be used to unlock a door from the locking latch side, right?
If you could see it, I would think so.
You're assuming it's a latch lock, not a key lock.
You have to
I'm
you have to have
assuming
the
it has a thumb
finesse
turn.
talent in telekinesis.
That too. And even then, you still need to have disable device skill to do unlocking via telekinesis.
I was referring to like just unlatching a door or like unlocking one from the
No,
locking
it's not
side
like
if it didn't require a key.
Yeah, this is a key lock, like it's padlock. You're not going to be.
Ah. Okay, so it's key required from both sides then.
From either side, yes.
Well,
You want I should tell him more about the hellfire?
I mean,
Personally, I didn't
I
think doors,
guess-
protected your immortal soul, but apparently they do. Apparently, this lock is that good.
I guess he'll just have to deal with Lord Haviland when we wake him up for this. That's fine.
So
Yep.
were we just going to go ahead with the with calling in the bugs tonight? Was that the
Depends on how successful.
just trying to do reconnaissance of this tower tonight?
I think we were just trying to do recon and birds, not do anything really drastically more than that, other than
Killing the birds
maybe
and burning
set a
all the
lantern
arrows.
in the bottom of the. Well, maybe set a lantern in the bottom of the tower or near one of the doors, so when somebody opens it up, then they light the powder, which burns all the arrows after we're long gone. That was my thought. But right now, I mean, the arrogance of this guy. I'm wondering how many poltergeists I need to smack him up and down on the stone walls.
I mean, you could just
Well.
summon Poltergeist behind the door and let him run out scared shitless.
I mean, after your god speak, that would be pretty hilarious.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. I'll a soul to summon the poltergeist, throw him through the door, and then terrified.
I might just be prepared to catch this motherfucker when you're on side.
That's cool. That's cool. All
Oh
right.
god,
So
this is gonna be the prison all over again, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah.
that's hold on. That is poltergeist here. Is going to be summoned. Oh, within 5 feet. Now poltergeist is going to use what is the ability? Special ability. Frightener. Once per minute as a standard action, the poltergeist can temporarily drop its natural invisibility, revealing itself to be a skeleton ghost-like humanoid affecting all creatures within 30 feet. Frightened for 1d4 round, then it resumes its invisibility. Only works once per 24 hours per poltergeist. So, what's the DC on this? DC is feats ability focus.
DC is 14 will save.
Okay, and that's with the ability focus fear trait, right?
Oh, you don't improve your summons.
No, that's its standard.
Ability focus fear. Yeah, that's after.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it has how many
I didn't
hit
see
dice?
that.
Yeah, it only is. So without ability focus, it would only be a DC 12 ability, but now it's a DC 14.
Okay. So there you go. What
Okay,
does he do?
so that's what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm trying to scare him through to get out the damn fucking door.
No. You hear him shouting through the door, "By Mitra!" And then you hear a ton of ravens shrieking. Colossal mounts, in fact. Let's see. Yeah, it's ethereal, isn't it?
It is. Literally a ghost.
So you can hear the ineffectual shrieks of ravens as they try to assault like a creature that is, well, now immune to that fear effect of poltergeist.
Well,
And you're gonna no.
Did the ravens suffer the fear effect? Because it's anything within 30 feet that can see it.
In fact, swarm trait says no. This is their frightened reaction.
Fair.
Makes sense.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just assume set a fire up here and smoke his ass out and suffocate him and the damn birds.
And what comes next is a sound you're very well familiar. Well, not precisely familiar with, but Talrian horn.
A
You
what?
a Talrian horn, a horn.
Oh, is
something
he
you
blowing for help?
blow air into, and the sound comes out.
Yep, no, run away.
Yeah,
Away!
I'm leaving the poltergeist there. I'm running away.
Hmm.
I'm running the fuck away, and I'm also going to leave Wisp there. Here, while I run away.
Okay, so full run down the stairs. 120.
Well, I'm not
feet
running. I'm
wide.
sliding down the rail all the way.
You assume there's a rail.
Whatever the fastest way there is.
All right, so you can make it down to level. Yeah, you can make it all the way down to level 1 before the guards really start coming in.
All right, so level 1, Wisp is going to use a fireball cantrip to light the powder on fire, and in the meantime, Poltergeist is just going to use telekinesis to bash that fucker against the door.
Okay, how many rounds can the poltergeist remain?
Poltergeist remains for, I believe it is caster level, so 4 rounds.
All right,
It's
so
not.
make the.
It's not long.
What is the poltergeist attack effect or?
Let me hear. Yeah.
Don't see you made an ability for it.
It's telekinesis ability up to 75. So I guess I'd just be throwing birds at them because you're allowed to, you're allowed to throw things. Impact damage. People that are thrown do fall damage. So I'm not sure how that works. Wait, let me. ESFOD telekinesis.
Okay, so you're gonna. So it's gonna try to throw the birds from the swarm at him.
I mean, or any objects that will do damage. Just poltergeist type.
Fling
Uh,
poo at him.
Yeah, there's a bedroll. There's there's little racks that are nailed into the wall for the birds to perch on.
I mean,
Well, anything
It's a
up
pretty
to,
barren room.
But anything up to 75 pounds can be flung. So let's see, natural corporeal flat footed.
that room's got to be covered in bird poo, right? So just like
But how effective will bird poo be used as a projectile weapon?
no, but I'm saying pile so much bird poo on him that he drowns in it.
Let's see.
Just shove it down his throat.
Yeah.
All right. Telekinesis can negate effect. Combat maneuver. So, alternatively, once per round, you can use telekinesis to perform a bull rush, disarm, grapple, including pin, or trip.
On objects that weigh
They don't
75
provoke
pounds.
attacks of opportunity. Add your intelligence modifier or charisma to strength instead of your strength or dex. So, violent.
It'd be
thrust,
charisma modifier because it's undead.
Yeah. So I guess I'd use the violent thrust, which is 10 feet, 25 pounds, so 75 pounds at that level. 1 point for 25 pounds, I guess. So that's 1d6 points per 20. Yeah, so 3d points of damage per round, which is the violent thrust piece on telekinesis. God, that took a lot of skimming. So 3d6 and combat maneuver is, I guess, combat maneuver, if that's how that works. Or am I wrong?
The objects need to be capable of feeling. Let's see. Alternatively, the spell energy can be spent in a single round. You can hurl one object or creature per caster level. They're within range and all within 10 feet of each other toward any target within 10 feet per level of all the object. That's not.
Just throw some bird shit at him.
You can hurl up to a total weight of 25 pounds per caster level. You must succeed on attack rolls, one per creature or object thrown, to hit a target with the items, using your base attack bonus plus your charisma modifier since it's undead. The weapons cause stare damage with no strength bonus for the type. So if you're throwing shit at him, you're not going to do any damage.
Well, I mean, birds have talons. I'm sure there's got to be a wood or a plank or something in there.
You're going to deal 1 bludgeoning damage throwing a bird at him, though. So
Nice.
look forward to that.
Aren't we blowing him up anyway?
Wait. How much damage would the bird take, though?
He's using the birds as a
same amount of
swarm and not
damage.
as like an individual bird, I think, which is different.
The individual bird would take the same damage if it the same damage as the person that it is collided against.
That doesn't seem right, but yeah, whatever. It's I guess this is what I got going.
At
So
the
yeah,
very at the near last sentences, if a telekinesis creature is hurled against a solid surface, it takes damage as if it had fallen 10 feet, which is 1d6 points. So that'd be assuming it's being hit against a hard object, but it's being hit against a soft object, which is an unarmored person.
all right. So he what is it? He
The
takes.
birds are swarming at the skeletal invisible creature. It can't hit because the creature's ethereal, but the creature will just be throwing clumps of birds at Martin here.
Is there a torch or a light in the room that the poltergeist can see? Lantern of any sort.
There will be an unlit torch and a sconce near the window.
Unlit, damn it. Oh well, yeah, no, just gonna huck birds at his face then. Preferably the largest and what appear to be the eldest of them. So if that's just 1 point of bludgeoning damage, then 4 total. But this is literally we're leaving while this is going on, and Wisp set off
It'll be actually
gunpowder.
3 total damage because you can only hurl 1 quote unquote creature at a time with that not even disregarding the weight limit, that's also another limitation of telekinesis.
Well, the limitation for the poltergeist is 75 pounds.
Yes, you're not listening. It's 75 pounds total for total weight, but you can only at maximum manipulate one object per caster level.
Yeah. So it's.
So you're max
mean-
hurling 3 birds at a time.
Cool.
So-
Whatever
so
the
make
maximum
your-
bird damage I can
Here,
do.
make your 3 attack rolls. That's the duration for the ethereal.
I believe so. So poltergeist. We'll just say it is. It might be a little bit. It's not like
So
I
roll
think
your
I'm gonna kill him.
1d20 plus BAB plus the charisma of the poltergeist, and
All
then
right,
I'll
so
see if it deals
1d20
damage.
plus BAB plus charisma, right? So 1d20 plus 3. And how? You said 3 attacks, right? So roll 1d20 plus 3. All right. There's my 3 attacks.
Definitely had hit 3 times. So he dealt 9 damage to the poor guy with his own bird.
Noise.
Those birds should be out of commission.
Yeah, fuck them birds.
And then
I mean, other
the-
than that, everything should be lighting on fire.
what, you threw the torch at the gunpowder, or the lantern at the gunpowder as you got to the first level?
No, I'm using Wisp to fire the flame at the
Okay.
going.
So you do that, and a round later, there's a minor kaboom upstairs.
Oh,
You can assume it frazzled some of those arrow supplies. And the guards are confused. They don't know what the fuck's going on because they just saw like a trail of sparks go upstairs, and I don't think you can see much from the vault, which is where you guys are going, right?
We're going to the vault. I'm going to leave Wisp in the armory to torch, burn, and damage any of the equipment that is.
It's all metal.
Even like the pole arms.
I mean, but you can just break the pole arm shafts, yeah.
That works. Just any and all damage that's possible.
How far away can Wisp be away from you?
I believe it is for now, so it should be either 80.
You're
At that
losing
point,
some
I will.
consonants there.
I believe right now it's 180. But at that point, I'm going to despawn Wisp, so it's not even fun until I use an action to bring it back.
Okay, so you've gotten all the way down here. Are you guys now gonna just start running down the passage and closing the door behind you? Or are you gonna just wait down in the vault?
I'm thinking it's best to just go back so we don't reveal too much, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I think this would be a pretty good end to the session because
Yes,
I need to sleep.
Yes, it will be. All right, so that is
Yes.
done. And if Wes ever comes back into the game, he has a lot to. Jesus Christ, I could probably make up the whole session just for him doing reacting to what you guys did. So when that can occur, all you guys in the audience, you can look forward to.
Yay.
So how much gunpowder do I need to remove? All 4 pounds? Yeah. No, enough to be lit up. Yes. So 4 pounds, 3 pounds. Okay, so I have a pound of gunpowder. So is there any way I could have added that for smoke to kill the birds? Bullshit. 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 I refuse to accept this.
That's
I
kind of what I was
refuse
saying
to
to do.
accept
Just fuck it. I mean, like I said, the only reason we're holding off on just burning the whole damn tower down at this point is to give Wes a chance to do more shenanigans so we can watch the dwarves kill each other.
I'm looking forward to that.
I mean,
It's time to stop.
Yes, it's time to stop. Thank you everyone for joining us. We've had actually 4 viewers on YouTube for most of the stream, so that's another great thing for the new year. We're here every Saturday at tentatively 1 p.m. Arizona time on the Discord channel, and whenever everyone shows up for that meeting, I try to stream it onto YouTube. So if you're here from the future watching these videos in the past, hi, and thank you for joining us. Anyone want to say anything to our wonderful viewers?
wait, I'm sure I still got something offensive in Swedish on the trail.
Oh my fucking god.
All right, that's the last word. Good night, guys.
Yeah, fucking
So
great.
there are got.
Oh my god. I don't even know what the fuck